Hey, Inspired Tribe. How's it going? It's John Nolan here. Welcome to another Inspired Conversation. And today, because of a lot of requests, we're finally talking about it. Flat Earth, or what is the shape of the Earth? And who better to invite than Flat Earth Dave, David Weiss. Thank you so much for joining us today.
John, thanks for having me. Excited to have a conversation with an open-minded person, but don't have such an open mind that your brain falls out. I don't want anybody to believe anything I say today, because belief is the enemy of knowing, right? And ego is the protector of that belief. So I want people, I'm just going to point to a whole bunch of doors that are right in front of you that you've never seen, probably, and ask you to go investigate that. Do you know how long 1 trillion seconds is?
100 years.
Very close. 31,000 years. Okay. So 1 trillion seconds is 31,000 years. So if you're traveling at a mile per second, which no human has ever gone that speed, for 31,000 years, you're 1/25th of the way to the closest star. You got to do that 24 more times.
What is it that happens? Let's say people say, okay, I get it. This is very, very different than what I thought it is. What is the next thing people can do, and how does it actually begin to become a change in their life?
Yeah, so that's a great question. I believe that our mission here on Earth, we're having our soul experience in this meat suit that we call ourselves. We're connected to our source, which I believe are in the heavenly realm directly above us. Our goal here is to spread, is to expand the mind of the Creator. That's exactly what you're saying.
Connected. Flat Earth David Weiss, thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All right, everybody, welcome to The Fluent. I'm excited. So let's just dive right in. As I mentioned, we did a 5-minute segment, talked about it. We bounced a couple of ideas back and forth, but I don't know for sure. I haven't been to space. I haven't seen it. You're absolutely correct. Everything comes from the media, and I'm the first one to admit news isn't really news. And I've always said school teaches you to read, remember, and regurgitate.
Yes. And if you do it really well,
cool.
You get to become the teacher of the next generation.
Right. So I do have some of that in me that I'm like, I don't necessarily trust everything everybody says. What I don't have, because I've just been the proof I've been shown, has always been the world is a globe.
Not the globe believers have in common. They have two things in common. One, they don't know their own model. And two, they don't know, they have a false idea of what the flat Earth is. If you Google flat Earth, this is the image that people have. Oh, flat earthers think we're a disc and all the other planets are round. And there's another one where all the planets are flat. Okay. That's called a false dichotomy, right? It's showing you a heliocentric fake system and a flat Earth fake system. Both of them are fake. And you think that you have to choose between the two, but no flat earther believes any of this. If you watch any mainstream, report on flat Earth, they'll show you this, turnip disc floating in space. No flat earther believes that. This is nonsense. This is mixing two different models together. Okay. So what is the heliocentric model? Now I'm going to ask you some questions, and I don't know how much research you've done, but I'm guessing you're going to get every answer wrong. You might get one right, but I got them all wrong when I was asked. Okay.
Okay.
How fast is the Earth spinning at the equator?
I have no idea.
Right. And that's the easiest question. It's spinning at 1,000 miles an hour, right? It's orbiting the sun at 66,000 miles an hour, 66,600, they say, funny number. We're chasing the sun at 500,000 miles an hour, and that entire system's moving sideways at millions and millions of miles per hour. Okay. All of this is going on, but we don't notice everything. And now everyone's going, well, I'm in an airplane. I could drink water and I could walk to the bathroom, no problem. And I say, well, if you want to compare that to the Earth, first, you have to double the speed of the airplane. Then you have to remove the outside shell of the airplane, because we're not in a shell on the heliocentric system. And then you have to nosedive down at 1 mile per minute as fast as a free-falling skydiver just to follow the curve of the Earth.
Okay.
And then tell me how your glass of water is doing. Okay? Okay, so the heliocentric system is impossible when you look at any of the details.
FlatEarthDave.com. And look, this is the story of Flat Earth, and now we're more fluent in it.
There you go. Thanks, everybody.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.